It was meant to be a hands-on experience, and most of the time I would just step back, give some guidance, and then step back. And I was always very impressed and amazed at how well Andrea and Kate did.
My project assignment was putting on an exhibit of these Caddo vessels you see here. They are sacred burial vessels that were found in 2 burials. One was a burial with a mother and her child, and one was a burial of a man. We started out with basically nothing except the paintings, and we just went from there. We interviewed the artist, and we had some conference calls with the Caddo, and we did a lot of informational background, and there's some posters here about that. It's been a very good experience. As far as the project's concerned, we've also done some things with a program called Past Perfect, which is used in a lot of museums, which I think would be good for me going into the museum field. Well, I definitely think that there was a lot more work and involvement than I anticipated. They shouldn't have been painted in the first place, but they were, and they're allowing them to be shown. And they're not really supposed to be dug up, but they were, because they were on private property, and NAGPRA allows that.
NAGPRA, NAGPRA, it's the Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act. And basically it's a national legislation. It was passed in 1990, and it protects American Indian burials that are on federal land. And it also requires the returning of objects that were excavated from burials that are either in a federal repository, like at SFA, or that were excavated on federal land. October is Archaeology Awareness Month. The idea of what we're trying to do here is to create an awareness that these pottery vessels that came out of Caddo graves have special importance and special significance to the Caddo people. I hope that there's a greater understanding that certain objects and things to different people, and to always to try to understand a certain object from the perspective of the person who made it. I think museums, museum planning, it has to be sort of interactive with the people that are related to the exhibits.
Well, be a friend of Texas, and of the Caddos, because when you open up a map, a Texas map, it says Texas, an Indian word meaning friendship. It comes from us. Spanish could not pronounce Tasha, eventually became Tejas, eventually became Texas. So be a friend of the Caddo, stop the looting, and help us preserve our culture.